Good morning. We'll give it just a few minutes for folks to hop on, and got this beautiful card, fun, happy colors here to make today for Christmas. Nice. Very nice. With this Whimsy and Wonder, beautiful suite. It is on back order or unorderable or whatever it's on right now, but it will come back in. But I know that many of you already have this set. So I'm excited to show it to everyone. Hi, Kelly. So this is what I'm featuring this week, and I'm adding actually an extra day because I did last Sunday with this suite also. And here's the card that I did with that using that beautiful iridescent snowflake that comes in the suite. And then, hey, Mary. And then I use the stars here. I cut those out of the iridescent paper that is left with this snowflake. Let me show that to you. So right here, just, you can cut little things out with that. Good morning, Joan. Good morning, Diane. Hi, everyone. So I did this one on Sunday. So there'll actually be 4 wonderful cards for you guys to look at this week, and we're going to cut some out and do a little stamping. And from the picture, I added these 2 little trees, and then I like these 2 little trees so much because they have like little marks in them like this. These are dashes, and these are like, I don't know, V's or, and so we're going to cut those out also of the Misty Moonlight and put it inside the card. This one I stamped, which is cute, and I've been using the Whimsy Wonder dies with this because I thought the Whimsy, I'm sorry, the Stitched with Whimsy dies with the Whimsy Wonder set, because I thought, well, Whimsy and Whimsy would go together, and it really does. I love the way that this tree, hey, Lynn, good morning. I love the way the tree looks with the Whimsy Wonder dies. So anyway, look at that. That is so pretty. But we're going to talk about how busy that is in just a minute. Okay, if you order $50 in product from me, let's go through the specials for this month. Until the 8th of the month, you'll get a full pack of dimensionals, of our wonderful dimensionals. It's time to use these, especially for the holidays. From the 9th to the 15th, I will send you a B block. This is with a $50 order, okay? From the 16th to the 22nd, pack of pearls, and of course, yours will be new. And then from the 23rd to the 31st, a pack of holiday rhinestones. So those are the specials with a $50 order every week. And then you also receive these 2 free card kits. I was wondering why I couldn't hear you. Helps to turn. Oh, that's so funny, Peggy. I thought maybe it was my end. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Oh my goodness. So yes, good morning, everyone. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Judith. Hi, Peggy. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. Okay, so, but then if you place any size order, I'm going to send you 2 free card kits. Okay, so I always send you something, 2 free card kits with a thank you card, or what I am starting to do is send you, well, I have always sent a reusable thank you card, but sometimes you might get a reusable birthday card or a reusable thinking of you or missing you, or, just something, anything. So, but it's always a card that you can go ahead and reuse. And then these are the free card kits for this month. And I know, right? Didn't they come cute? Look at this little guy. They came out so cute. So that's what I came up with for this month. And then so far, my first class this month is with the Sweet Stocking. So this is my exclusive video PDF with a card class and everything. There's a link below. There will be a link below on this video for Constant Contact for you to register. The class is $35. You receive the video PDF and enough material to put together 2 of each card plus envelopes. So here's the first one. They came out so cute. I mean, when you add this to anything, it's cute, right? And then here's this one. And then here's our little kitty with our presents. Just like that. And then this is like my absolute fave of the whole thing. I put everybody on there, and they're on the chimney. So that was cute. I saw a bunch of those on Pinterest, and that was my rendition of it. So let's see what else is going on. Oh yes, the clearance rack. I looked at the updates. There was there's a misprint, I think, or whatever you want to call it, in the updates, and the clearance rack will be updated tomorrow on the 6th. Something is going on outside. Okay. All right. Sometimes you see things like outside, you're like, well, that's not supposed to be going on like that, but whatever is going on next door is fine. And so, okay, so back to this card. We have a base of 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. We have Misty Moonlight on the inside at 5 by 3.75. Basic white 4.75 by 3.5. And again, I ran that through the Stitched with Whimsy dies right there, just to make it a little something different. Now on the outside, I have some Misty Moonlight 5.25 by 4, the Whimsy Wonder DSP 5 by 3.75, and then this strip right here to break this up. Don't scare us, Joanne. Oh, how funny, Kelly. No, there's just a lot of movement with a lot of vehicles, and I was I think, honest to goodness, I think they went away on vacation, and yeah, so they're back. So there's just a lot of movement. Yeah. So, which yeah, it just, yeah. Let's say, oh, okay. Lynn says she's back. I had a great time. Have to go back and get caught up on your lives. I'm so glad the family. Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, my. Okay. So, yes, your birthday card, Lynn. Everybody wants to make that. We'll do that on a Zoom. Okay, so here again, we were talking about this strip right here. Okay, is 5 by 1.5, and then the Whimsy and Wonder DSP 5 by 3.75. I love that pink. Isn't that pretty? Look at that shimmer. Now, this is a very busy paper right here. Let's move this aside. Now let's talk about this for a second. I just learned this on a class that I took. This is a very, very busy paper. So a lot of times, we look at that, we're like, gosh, what do you do with it? But you really want to see, you really want to see how pretty it is. But a lot of times, you just don't know what to do with it because it is busy. So many times it's good to just break it up. And so that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to break it up just a little bit. So let's go ahead and work on the inside of the card first. So here's my Whimsy Wonder. We have red rubber stamps, so we don't need to worry about a little mat underneath there. And we're going to use some Misty Moonlight. Get it this way. Okay. So on the top here, and I know this is like hard for me because I've already embossed or cut that with the Whimsy Wonder die. So I just want to test this to make sure, okay, we're good, that it's straight, that's all. So, and I'll do the best I can here. Okay. Oh, that came out quite well. All right, good. All right, now here on this card, I stamped the little tree, which is absolutely stinking adorable. Really, really cute, right? But when I cut those out this morning, the white trees, I was like, oh my gosh, they look so cute on the inside in Misty Moonlight. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So these are just adorable. I didn't know, like somebody was saying that these little trees remind them of, I've got that sticky glue on the outside of that one, Dr. Seuss trees. I believe it. They do. They do to me too. Okay. So let's go ahead and just cut these little guys out and let's attach these. Now this would have been a good part for me to, or a good place actually, for me to add some adhesive sheets because these are very, very skinny. But I wanted to do the other technique with you guys today. You can add adhesive sheets. Okay, I didn't want to rip my stem there. They're very, very thin, okay, which, yeah, you don't want to pull it. Okay. That's why they make those little holes so we could punch it out. Okay. So, this would have been a great one to add the adhesive sheet because then it would have stuck. Okay. But I wanted to show you guys the other thing that you can do if you don't have those. I've shown this before. We get our silicone mat here. And let me get my sponge. I forgot to get my sponge out. I keep this little part of a sponge on this teeny tiny clip. You don't even need the clip. Hi, Nancy. Good morning, Patty. Good morning. Hello, everyone. If I haven't said hello, I got into crafting. I'm sorry. Hello, good morning. So this little piece of sponge here, I keep in this little container. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They were like 10 for a buck. And this is so sticky because it is my glue sponge. I take my Tombow and I just put a little bit here on this silicone mat. And then I take my little trees and put them upside down. And then I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to tap it in there. Now I have my glue on my sponge. You guys, if you follow me, you've seen me do this. Now see how I'm tapping it? Just right into that glue. And it's just plenty, honest to goodness, for this. Now let's go ahead. Whoo, I have all my other little pieces here. Let's go ahead and stick this little guy right here. And that is just plenty of Tombow to make it perfect. And now let's get this little guy. Okay, so I'm going to tap, tap, tap. And tap up here. Just a little bit. Don't need much. Just make it sticky. And now I'm going to put this little guy. See, I even bent that. But that's okay because the glue will... Oh, this came out cute. I put this right here. I knew these trees would look stinking cute in here. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, Mary, thank you. Oh, she's good. She is doing so good. She goes, thank you for asking. She is going to the doctor on Thursday. And so we should be able, now we're going to glue this to our Misty Moonlight. So she should be able to start to walk on it and start to do some physical therapy. And so she's doing a lot better swelling wise and everything there. So it's time for the next phase. Why does that not look like the inside to me? It looks like the outside piece because that's exactly what it is. Here we go. This is 5 by 3 3/4 and this piece is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. The other Misty Moonlight was 5 1/4 by 4. So today, if my team is on here, I'm going to be working on some things to cut out for our tag class. Bless her with the continued healing of her. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate that. Hey, Skeeter. How are you? Nice to see you, Skeeter. Thanks for joining. Look how cute that looks. Okay, now they're both adorable, okay, whether you cut the trees out or you stamp a tree. Okay, so I did the insides just 2 different ways. That's really cute, right? There we go. Let's go ahead and place this on the inside of our card. Oh my goodness, that's good. Hi, Linda. Oh, you're fine. You can always catch the replay. I'm really just getting started. I'm just starting with the inside of the card here. And what I was showing was that I did this one just a little bit different because this morning I was just playing in here because I can't stay away, okay? It's just the way it is. And so to the outside of this card, I added some of those little teeny tiny trees in white. And I like them so much. I thought, and I stamped this one in here. I thought, well, this card today, I'm going to add those in there. And they really came out cute. So I think, either way that you like to go. They're so pretty. I know, right? They're fun. They're fun little trees. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and move this aside. I'm going to bring in my envelope. I am going to stamp my little tree that I like so much. And really, I'm just using this one color, Misty Moonlight, because we're going to make a very busy front of the card. And here's that. Good. All right, so we've got that done. And then that's done. Good. Now, what we want to do is work with the front of the card. And we're going to go ahead and place this with our DSP. So this is 5 1/4 by 4, and the Whimsy Wonder DSP is 5 by 3 3/4, and we're going to layer this together just like that with some Tombow. Look at that shimmer. Isn't that pretty? And this is pretty too, but this I love that. I love this paper. Hey, Carol. So yeah, so for my team, I'm going to be cutting some things to put every week now that I do Stamping Together videos. I will show you what I'm putting in my box. And you can cut it. Hey, Sue. Nice to see you. You can put it in your box, you know, or baggies, or however that you're going to separate things, and we'll make some tags. I've got some really pretty pictures of tags, and I want to copy some things to make some. Is that designer series paper back in stock? I'm at work. Oh my gosh, Sue's at work. I love you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't think so. I do not think so. Do not think so yet. Yet. And I did not look at the date. I know, okay, I'll say this. Yesterday, I was able to order the white organdy ribbon, and I think, hi, Diane. And then the gold, I was able to add it to the order and pay for it. It was not on unorderable status, so it's on back order. So that's like a step up. So I was happy for that. So this has to be coming in soon, I'm sure. You know, so just kind of, we just got to kind of work with it, you know. There's plenty to craft with, right? So just got to kind of work with it. Now, this little tag right here, I got from Beautiful Trees. And I'm going to stamp Let Your Heart Be Light in Misty Moonlight. So let's go ahead and stamp that here, and let's hope we'll get the best placement that we can. It's little. Oh, we did good. Okay, good. Great, great, great. That thrills me. Okay, let me move this to the side. Okay, now we've got this here, and I think now I can close my ink. Yes. Okay. Now, we did the Misty Moonlight ones. Okay. Now let's go ahead and work on the strip that goes this way. This is not orderable. Okay, Mary. Mary said the paper's not orderable at this time. Okay. Thank you for checking. I appreciate it. Yeah, she said it's not orderable at this time. But I knew that a lot of you had gotten it on, you know, on the front end. So that's why. And then I thought I'm going to do the videos anyway with this, because when the paper comes in, you could always refer back. Okay. So what we're going to do now is take this busy paper and break it up just a little bit. So we're going to take this little piece of Misty Moonlight, and this is 5 by 1.5. And I have this piece right here, and this is, yeah. And so this is Whimsy and Wonder DSP, and this is 5 by 3/4 of an inch. I can't wait to use this side of the paper. It's so pretty too. But I wanted that pink here, and I want my chevrons going like that, okay? Zigzagging like that. And I want this to come across. It will eventually cross the card, okay? So first we're going to add this to here. Just a little way to break up any type of DSP that's very busy. And then what it does is allow the focal point of your card to be the center, as you'll see as we put this together. So I'm not going to worry if this is even on the ends, because we're going to clip it off. Okay, now this will come here, and we're going to put it on a slant, right? And I'm just going to use some seal on this. Tombow is not good on this because of the specialty part of it where it's silvery. So I'm just going to use a little of the seal here. Let me get a little bit more up there. There we go. And I'm just going to place it like this. Just like that. Now I'm going to flip it over. And we're going to cut this off. And that's how we're going to just kind of break this up, allowing then those trees to become the nice little focal point of this card. Ooh, I might have cut a little bit more there than I wanted to. We'll keep going down. We're good. Whoops, I missed a comment. Oh, thank you. Peggy says she loves the color combo. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to snip this side. There we go. Just like that. So pretty, right? I am really a very traditional Christmas person, but when this came, I really like this. I could just snip this. I cut this a little bit closer than, here we go. All right, just a little edge there. Okay, good. Now, let's see, what are we gonna do now? Let's go ahead and cut out, let's move this aside, and let's talk about these little pieces right here. I knew that I was going back to the seasonal swirl dies. Remember, we did a lot with this, and I did it like a fall cards. I did a lot of fall cards, but see, we did the leaves, and now I'm going to go into the wreath looking type one, like boughs, okay, for Christmas. And I did this to match this paper in mint macaron, because we're going to cut some trees out of this in just a moment, okay? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, so, and then I cut the stars out. Aren't these pretty? Just out of basic white. And I needed a little back right here to kind of offset, all right? So here is the... Oh, Lynn says the DSP is back on October 11th. Okay, so not long, not long. Okay, great. This will then glue right here to our little circle die right there of Misty Moonlight. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Tombow on these inside stars. And that's really all that we need right there. And I'm going to just add that right there. Just like so, just to give it a back, okay? And now, but needless to say, these dies right here, I knew that I was going back to these, and I really believe that this cut about 3 of these in, you could do like 3 shades of green, maybe an evening evergreen, you could use the mint macaron like this, and I don't know, maybe garden green, and make a wreath and then put pine cones around it. I have all kinds of ideas. This is just amazing. And then there's the little bats in here. It even has pine cones in there too. So like I said, I will be going back to the seasonal swirl dies only because they, and then the sparkle of the season that this comes with is 1018. Thank you for looking that up, Lynn. I appreciate that. So yeah, I know things are on back order, but you know, they're going to come in. They really, really are going to come in. Okay, so let's move this aside. And then we talked about, oh, this is so pretty, the wreath, right? Now let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and get my trees cut out. And I'm going to use this little tree right here, or I'm going to use this one and this one. So the dies are just so wonderful. They cut these trees out. And so I just kind of give myself enough paper to leave the little border around, and then cut these guys out. And then we'll put these through the little mini there with the dies that come with it. Just a fun set. I have to admit, we have a ton of fun sets here lately. Even, you know, they've really been doing a lot with dies, more than they've ever done before. So here we go here. So this will go right here. And oh, it fits just perfect. It's perfect. I'm going to do that. Okay. And now we'll get our other little tree here. And we'll cut this out. And I just love the little, it looks like the Christmas balls on the tree in the little dots on this. I just love this paper. Love the trees are so different. I know they are this set is really fun. I wanted to do a class with this set this month, but I didn't dare because I was scared to death of the back order. I mean, okay, let me say this. Wait, I still might. If it comes in and I think that I can do a class with it, that's why I switched to Sweet Stockings, because it was in. And And so I knew that, you know, I wouldn't run into a whole lot of back order problems. But the Sweet Stockings came out as a cute little class, didn't it? The stinking little cute little animals and their little faces. Look how pretty. I love, look at the sparkle. We love sparkle, right? We love sparkle. And let's see. Here's this tree. More sparkle. What's the name of the DSP? Whimsy and Wonder. Yep. Whimsy and Wonder Specialty Designer Series paper. Now let's go ahead and cut out 2 of these. This is just a scrap piece. And let's go ahead and cut these little guys out again in white. So just gonna put this up here, and then I'll lay that one like that. Whoop, it stuck to me. Scooch over there. Okay, buddy, right like that. There we go. Cute. Now I'll put my pieces in my little cup over here. I was happy that I remembered to get that out. Oh, look how cute. And see, it has that little detailing right there. Isn't that adorable? Wait till you see some of the other cards. I still have to make 2 more. This one has dashes. But yeah, the dies in the thing are fantastic. So I think you guys are really going to like what I've done with the other cards. And like I said, we have one more day with this because I'll have to catch myself up where Celebration ended and then I started with this. But that's good because we'll have fun. Okay, so let's bring in our base right here. We're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Just like that. So pretty. Oh, I love those in there. Okay, I like those in there. I really do. Okay, now this goes here. Wonderful. Okay, now let's take our saying right here. This way, then we know where to place things, you know. So right here, I'm going to use the sides of my dimensionals. I'm going to use like these little triangles right here. They fit in here perfectly. And I'm just going to put 3 of them to support this well. Our trees are, they said our mountains are, this weekend will be at peak. Peak color already this weekend. Seems early, but there's that. Okay, now that we have that on there, now we'll know where to put our other little pieces here. Okay, so here's this one. And then we have our wreath, and that's going to go right on top. Oh, my goodness, that's so pretty. It's just pretty that way, just like that, right? And I want these down flat because my trees I'm going to pop up with dimensionals. So just a little tombow here. I put this down in the middle. Because I went on to paper, I used tombow. If I was going on to this, I would have used seal. Now, this one, I am going to use seal, because I'm going to come up here on this paper. Again, this is a wonderful way to use, to use your silicone mat. You can use your seal and put it on there, or you can do the tombow thing again. I'm gonna do the tombow thing again, because I just wanted to show you guys how simple it is. And I know I've done this before for you, but I might have some new folks and maybe some new people to crafting. You never know. They might be up late at night and catch a video and be like, hey, I'd like to try that. You know, I mean, that's how people get started crafting. Okay, here we go there. And you could put this any way you want. Like right here is if you're going to add a bow, let me say this. This is a good place to, like if you're going to put your bow on the side, that's a good place to put it right there where that crosses over. But I'm going to put a tree at the top, so I'm going to just lay this right on that like that. Beautiful. See, it just sticks. Just makes it just perfectly sticky enough. You don't need it any more than that. Okay, now our two little trees that we cut out here, we're going to put these guys on first. And I want this one here, a couple of dimensionals. Just right up there and here. And if I think this is floppy up here, after I place it, if I need another dimensional there just to hold it down for me, I will. No, I think it's okay. You know, I didn't know if I wouldn't have, I think I'm okay right there. That's good. Okay, now this one here, we'll just put one little dimensional. And how about right here, right there? Okay. Now, this is the way that I took the picture, okay? But then, like I said this morning, because I could never stop playing, okay, I cut these trees out. I was really intrigued with these trees. And I added them, and I really liked them. So that's what we're going to do. A little bit more Tombow. That. Get it down on the... Now, again, you can pop this up if you wanted to with dimensionals. I wanted it flat. I need a little bit more glue. There we go. Let's put this one right here. I'm going to kind of tuck it under this wreath. Just like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's just cute. There's just something strangely cute about them. I don't know. They're abstract or not something that you would normally see. I don't know who comes up with this stuff. And then it reminds me of snow caps. The edges of them. Now, your silicone mat, the only thing you do is run it under hot water and it takes that right off of there. This one I'm going to put on top of that one. Just like so. Oh my goodness, I love them. So cute. I love that. That's a happy card. You know, like I said, normally I'm a very traditional color person for Christmas, but this set has my heart, I have to admit. Here's the, oh, I forgot to add my ribbon. Do you see what I did here? I'm so sorry. I wrapped ribbon around there. You can barely see it. And here I totally forgot to add it, but I think we're okay. I still think we're okay. So there we go today for our beautiful card. I hope if you have this set, I hope you'll go to your craft room and go ahead and cut out some pieces and start to layer them all over the place. This is a wonderful set for layering. So I'll be on tomorrow on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. and I will have another beautiful card for you. I already have that one made. Let me get it. Complete opposite of, see this card, the color. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Carrie. But now tomorrow's card is this. And I'm using a dark, you know, the darker mossy meadow right here. And then we make these little balls to go, the Christmas balls to go on there. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cute? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much, Peggy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kelly. I don't have the set, but when it becomes available. Yes, most definitely, Nancy. I know, Joan, the colors came out so pretty and they're just so, they're so light. Thank you, Judith. Thanks, Patty. I appreciate it. Card for today. Tomorrow is a pretty, oh, thank you, Carol. Thanks. I appreciate it. So how much fun is this? I mean, it's a great set to play with. And I know when it comes back in and you get it in your hands, you're going to have it in your hands before Christmas, that you're going to have a lot of fun with it. And I'm still thinking seriously about doing a little class with it because it is really a very, very cute set. You can order everything but the DSP in this suite. Oh, really? So you can order, oh, okay. So it's the suite that is unorderable because of the DSP. Oh, I see, Carol. Thank you for telling us that. So yeah, isn't that wonderful? You could get the stamp set and everything. You know, just wait on your DSP. But the DSP is very, very pretty. I have to admit that. It is extremely colorful. Do them each. Hi, Glenda. Right? But you know, there's a lot of DSP that is very busy. And this is a wonderful way to break it up with a solid piece of DSP and then another contrasting piece over there. Because if you were to put this on top of this DSP, you would lose it. It would just melt like right into this busy paper. So that's why the strip goes there, and then it lifts your artwork kind of off of the card. So that's our little lesson for today. Okay. So I appreciate everyone watching. I hope everyone is good and healthy and happy. Would look nice on a fan card. Yes, Peggy. Oh, yes, it would look beautiful on a fan card. You are right. So pretty. There's so many pretty pretty pieces of DSP in here. Let's look at that. Why don't we? We're not doing anything, right? Let's just look at it. So when it does come back in, okay, you saw me use this today. Look at those presents. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Carol. Look at those presents. Aren't they beautiful? Just like that. And then you have, you know, the coordinating backs. Well, we're using the heck out of this paper. Oh, I love the snowflakes. Oh, I can't wait to use that. I'm going to use, oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Just catching you for the first time. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. Let's see. What is your Facebook name so I can tune you in tomorrow? It is Stamping in the Valley. Stamping in the Valley, or you could look up Joanne Maddy, M-A-D-D-I. But the page that I will be on tomorrow morning at 10 is Stamping in the Valley. Thank you so much. And if you click the Show More button on any of my YouTube videos, when the list drops down, there's everything that you can have. Everything that you can have, everything and where I'm at, okay? There is my Facebook link, and there's the link to the card class, there's the link to the free card kits, there's links to everything. When you click that Show More button, you'll see it. Yes, welcome. Oh, thank you so much for joining. And then, you know, we use the other side right here of this, and this is gorgeous. Look at that. So I have to admit, it's some really, really very, very pretty specialty paper. So yes, when it comes in, you can get it. That is wonderful. Thanks again for watching. Have a very safe and wonderful day. Stay healthy. And let's just all get together and have fun and craft. And we always do happy crafting together, because there's nothing more than something happy like this coming out of an envelope, right? That can only be happy crafting, right? All right, guys, thanks again. Please have a wonderful day. See you.